Thanks for joining us today. This is the very first episode of the Sign Co Community Show, and what really is the driving factor behind the Sign Co Community Show is we just felt like we could do a better job of connecting everyone within our community to others and get a deeper understanding of who they are, what drives their business, one thing that we should all really know about them. So our first guest today is Kristyn Steckler with the CRA Group. We have been working with Kyle and her for a while now with their signs around the area. And so I'm going to start with asking Kristyn, what is your why? Tell us about you.
Yeah, so you kind of gave me a little bit of heads up on some things that we're going to discuss. And thinking about it, when I first started, I don't know that I had a necessarily straightforward why. But now as we're going through it, more so. So when I first started in commercial real estate, I think it was more of an opportunity that I couldn't really pass up, and maybe more of a challenge. And I like to challenge myself to grow. So I think that was probably my why at the beginning.
Sure.
And as we keep going through the year, so this October will be 5 years that we've been in business. And I think for me, it's helping those local business owners. Obviously, if we deal with larger corporations and they take longer, we get well compensated for that. So that's great. But the meaningful ones are the small businesses that we get to work with. And I get to help them grow their business or maybe get started. Actually, someone that was just calling was a business that's been around for a little while, a cleaning company, but she's never had an office because she hasn't had that many employees or a need to.
Sure.
But she's grown so much that she's like, Kristyn, I need an office space. Can you help me? And for them, it's nerve-wracking because it's that step into something unknown, and it means growing their business. So it's good, but it's scary. And I get to help them and overcome that scary part of it, I guess,
Yeah.
into something that makes them excited. So I think that's more of my drive and my passion for why now is getting to help them do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is a super scary first step for a lot of people that have never dabbled in commercial real estate before, really have no idea where to go. So having you for an advocate is huge.
Yeah.
If there's one thing that we could share with the community about the CRA Group that everyone should know, what is that one thing?
Yeah, so the real estate industry in general is very singular. And when Kyle and I started CRA, even before that, when we worked together previously, we wanted to make it a team approach. And we definitely do that here. We collaborate as much as possible. We all have different strengths. So although there might be like a lead or, I guess you could call it a lead on every transaction, or listing, we always have two people that are part of it, at least two people that know what's going on with each transaction, just so that there is that other person there. So I'm on vacation, right? Kyle can help me out and he understands what's going on with the deal. Or maybe there's just personality clashes. We're all humans, right? Mm-hmm. So some people just have different personalities and they get along with other people better. So we are able to step in and fulfill those shoes and kind of keep the deals moving forward. And most of the industry is not like that. Most of it's pretty singular. So we are fortunate that we have that, and we have a pretty dynamic team with different strengths that we can work together.
That's awesome. So the last thing I'm going to ask you is, as a community watching this show right now, how can we help you continue to move forward with business, or how can we continue to help with your why?
Yeah. Well, for you, help me with all my signage needs and all my crazy ideas, or our crazy ideas. But as a community as the whole, obviously referrals are a big thing for us. But I don't want someone just to be like in a group that says, oh, hey, Kristyn's a part of this group. You should work with her, right? I want it to be more genuine. So get to know us, interview us, right? Because if we work well together, then great. If not, then it might not be a good fit. But I think it's getting to know us and seeing us in the community and referring that way. Does that make sense?
Oh, for sure. think the deeper the relationship you build with someone, the more they, like, you understand. Probably you could see a property, I would imagine, and be like, this would be perfect for so-and-so.
Right.
Without them even knowing that they need it, or maybe just having an understanding that their lease is a little higher than they want or whatnot.
Right. Yep. Agreed.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for being our very first guest. One last thing is, everybody, anyone that's following along and watching, if you comment underneath the post here, the CRA Group is what you're going to comment. So comment the CRA Group, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and at the end of the week, we will be drawing for a Brick Oven Bakery gift card, courtesy of the CRA Group. So again, make sure to, if you're watching this, not just share it, not just keep the CRA Group in mind and how we can help them as a community, but comment the CRA Group and potentially win a Brick Oven Bakery gift card. Thanks again for joining us, and we look forward to talking to you next time.